All right, thank you so much for joining us today, everybody. We welcome all of our special guests that are here and our very special guests behind us. My name is Leanne Thorne-Becky. I am an employee of the district and I work very closely with Coach Irby. You could say I'm his assistant. We are here to discuss our revitalization project for our athletic complex. We are going to have several of us speaking. Behind us we do have one of the renderings, and I will occasionally change the slide just so you could maybe focus on another piece. So to kick us off, I am going to go ahead and introduce Dr. Mick Iskrick, our district superintendent.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for coming. I'd like to recognize a few people in the room. Obviously, you see our gentlemen behind us. These are our USW workers from our Cleveland Cliffs plant here in Steelton, showing support for us. We appreciate you guys coming through and really standing behind us and making this a united effort. We also have our school board president, Michael Warner, distinguished alumni, David Sullivan, our business manager, J.J. Carnes, head coach and athletic director, Andrew Irby. To my left is our assistant superintendent, Willie Slade, and next to him is our high school principal, Steve Shaleski. So I'd like to take this time and really welcome our alumni, different people who have supported our program over the years, ready to embark on a momentous project that's going to be transformational for our towns and our communities of Steelton-Highspire, and more importantly, our school district. We operate on a mindset of what's best for kids. So when you operate with that mindset, bringing everybody together with the same efforts and the same team, we are moving forward into uncharted territory that's going to be beneficial to everybody. The school district, working with the boroughs, working with the Roller Nation Foundation and On Hill Development, looking for multiple efforts here going forward to support a project like this that you're going to hear about here in a moment that is second to none. It's going to be a quality of life project, a community hub project that's going to do things that are going to be transformational for our communities. So I just want to welcome everybody and appreciate all of your support along the way, and we look forward to showcasing our project. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Iskrick. Next up, we do have head coach and athletic director, Andrew Irby. He is going to discuss a little bit of an overview of the project along with the roller legacy. Coach Irby?
Thank you guys for coming out today. I personally want to touch on the importance of it and the reason why we're here and the reason why we're united today. I think the most important part to focus on is our student athletes, our community. So just to walk you a little bit through the story of what we had to face. Obviously, we're an underfunded school district, which makes things very difficult. The next step was explaining to our student athletes and community that we would have to have an unplayable surface. The next hardship that comes with our community is the idle and our United Steelworkers that stand here with us today. So everything has came full circle, and we are facing some adversity, but we also learned some life lessons. So for our program and our kids, we had to have some tough, honest conversations. But in our community, we respond through adversity by sticking together, and obviously we had to come up with a plan. And our plan is to put together a team and build a vision like you've never seen before, and that vision is to make our current facility, something that the community can be united, something where it can be a hub, something where our students can be educated, something where our community can grow with health and wellness. And we want it to be an overall community hub where it's more than just a football field. One of the great facts and things that we talk about when it comes to sports, with our tradition, we have over 144 wins. We have 29 out of 35 student athletes who have went on to play college football or a trade, which is extremely important. We strive in the importance of rollers serving each other, where we excel in community service. So we're looking to be a game changer when it comes to the commitment to our community. So we're looking to involve Steelton Borough, Highspire Borough, our school board is on board, our administration is on board, and again, just think about some of the things I want you guys to think about. Our band was affected, our cheerleaders was affected, our youth programs are affected, and a lot of our other students that utilize the facility are affected. So it is our job and our goal is to take our vision to the next level. Our motto is about for the room. So now as leaders in the community, we have to stand together and stern and practice what we preach as coaches and community members and leaders. So we will face adversity, and the question is how we will do it. We will do it together. We will walk together. And again, we take this as an opportunity to grow with life lessons. And you'll see the panel and the group of ambassadors that we brought together. And I do want to clearly say this. This is not a question mark. This is real. So what we plan on doing is going to be something special. And the reason why we're surrounded with what we're surrounded with is because we want people to understand that we will do this, but we will need help from the community. We will need help from people throughout the nation. But the goal is to get the job done. So I'll end with this. Our decision to be here is simple. Are we helping kids? Are we hurting kids? Our job is to help. So those of you who are out there who listen to this and want to join in, the question is this. You have the opportunity to stand by and watch, or you can step in and support these kids and support this community, because at the end of the day, if you look the other way, the question is, can you live with it? So I stand firm with the student as a parent, as a coach, as an athletic director, as a lifelong coach, and this one is personal for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Irving. Next up, I'd like to introduce our Assistant Superintendent, also a Steel High alum, Willie Slade.
Thank you guys for being here today to help us get our word out about our new project. I'm here to talk about just our community, and our district is made up of a very diverse population. And one great thing about our community and our students is that everyone works together. And that's what we need with this project, is everyone coming together and working together to help us reach our goal. And like Coach Irving was saying, this is not just for our kids, this is for the community. I also serve on the Steelton Borough Council, and I can speak that this will be a transformation for our community, to provide places where, for not just for our students, but for the elderly, for our Head Start program. So everything that we need, we can put in one community center and create a community hub. I always get a lot of questions about not having anywhere for the kids to go, for the elderly to go. Well, this project will solve all our problems in one place, and that's our goal.
Good job. Thank you very much, Willie. So our vision and mission, as you've heard the gentleman say, you know, everybody has the misconception, well, it's just a football field. It is so much more than just a football field. Not only is it just the football team who will benefit from this, you've got our athletic cheerleaders who will benefit from this. You've got our track and field team who will greatly benefit from this. You also have our students who maybe they're not participating in athletics, but they will be able to come over and utilize the facilities for everything from health and wellness, to nature, to science, to culinary arts. There's so much that we envision with the complex, as I like to refer to it, or our community hub. They are going to benefit greatly. As you can see, our vision and mission are clearly stated here on the presentation, but again, this is so much more than just a football field or even a track and field surface. This is really the ability to bring both communities of Steelton and Highspire together and give everyone from young to old a place where they can go. Our vision is to really see a center where we can have childcare. Several years ago, we lost our Head Start program for the simple fact that we just needed the space for classrooms. Well, now, when this vision comes to fruition, we're hoping we can bring that back. And that's going to affect not only the young, where they're able to come in and they're able to learn more, it's going to help the parents and the guardians with helping them to have childcare that's so close, and you know, there's so many things that are going to come from this. I always say our students do so much with very little. Can you imagine if this whole project comes to fruition, what our students are going to do? It's going to be astronomical. We do have 2 renderings of what we would like to see happen. We do have posters there to my right, as well as you will see them up here on the board. These will be out for everybody to look at, and you'll be able to see what some of the differences are. Our overview of what we would like to see happen and how we would like to see it happen is we're looking at this to be a 3-phase project over several years. Phase 1, of course, would be our turf field upgrade. If we're going to be able to utilize turf, we need to have the turf. And that includes everything from replacing the turf to updating and improving our lighting, updating and improving the storm management system that runs below the field as well, and bringing in the 6-lane track. After that, we would move on to phase 2, which would be really the heart of the plan, where we would make sure that the stadium grandstand and seating is brought up to ADA compliance. Phase 3 is what I think we're also excited about, as well as the Career and Education and Wellness Center. And again, that is where we would be able to see maybe an indoor facility for practicing, and that would include our incredible roller cheerleaders. They're athletes too. That would include any of our extracurricular groups and organizations. We've got the True Colors program, our Neighboring Academy program. We can see so many people taking advantage of the community hub. As well as I mentioned earlier, you've got culinary arts. We would love to see that brought back as well. So over the next few years, we would love to see those 3 phases come into fruition. Up next, I'd like to introduce our business manager, my cousin as well as an alum of Steelton-Highspire, Mark J.J. Carnes. He's going to go over our funding and how people can get more involved with the program.
Thank you, Leanne. Yep, Mark J.J. Carnes, class of 1997. Plenty of ways to give here. Primarily, we're pushing everything through our 501c3, the Roller Nation Foundation, which is rollernationfoundation.org. Obviously, we'll accept cash donations, checks, corporate matching gifts, endowments, stocks, bonds, securities, mutual funds, retirement assets, life insurance policies. Basically, anything with value, our foundation can turn into liquid cash and can go towards this project. And the primary benefit here, beyond helping the communities and the kids, is for the donors. These are tax-deductible donations. Where you can send your donations, you can send them, if you're mailing them in, you can send them here to the school district, 250 Reinders Ave in Steelton, or primarily rollernationfoundation.org. The benefits of giving, there are various benefit levels outlined in the plan. Sponsorship opportunities for obviously the field itself, the track, the fitness center, the community hub, the bleachers, locker rooms, you name it. If you want to be able to put your personal name or your company's name on it, we can definitely work that out. So once again, rollernationfoundation.org is the place to go. And the other way you can help is through being an ambassador for us. Our first 3 ambassadors, to my right, Mr. David Sullivan, Mr. Troy Drayton, and Mr. Jordan Hill, all alumni of Steel High who went on to play in college and in the NFL. They are championing this this project for us. They are the face of the campaign and the champions of that campaign. And we also, Mr. David Sullivan has another ambassador to introduce to us today. Any way you can give, we are ready to take it. We called on all people, whether you are a Steelton or Highspire native, an alumni. We are countywide, statewide, nationwide, and worldwide. So we call upon everybody. This is your time and your opportunity to give back. Give back to the school district that helped make you who you are, or help give back to the areas where you grew up and also where you were able to participate in sports. So we appreciate you guys. One final time, rollernationfoundation.org.
Thank you so much, JJ. So you did hear JJ mention the roller ambassadors. I have the great pleasure of introducing Mr. David Sullivan. Dave is a 1968 graduate of Steelton-Highspire High School, where he excelled not only in his academics but also on the football field. He then went on to attend the University of Virginia, where he was a 3-year wide receiver. He then, after college and obtaining his degrees, he went on to play for the Cleveland Browns from 1973 to 1974. He's a former executive vice president of Gibraltar Mausoleum Corporation, where he helped them grow from $8 million in revenue to $120 million in revenue. He's founder of the Sullivan Family Enterprise, which spans several states. He contributes to the Pennsylvania Sports Hall of Fame, where he was actually inducted in 2023. Dave is a philanthropist who believes greatly in giving back. We are very fortunate to have him as one of our alumni, and I proudly introduce Mr. David Sullivan.
Thank you, Leanne, and thank you for being here today. This has been an interesting week for me. I live in Indianapolis and got here Monday, and we've been working all week to put our game plan together to introduce to all of you what our plans and what our thoughts and what our ideas are. I've been able to watch the school function and look at different people and what they're doing. And one of the things that happened yesterday, because we're looking for people we can introduce our new project to. And I met Michelle Warner, and I asked her some questions, and she responded very quickly, and I asked her for information, and 5 minutes later, I had it right in front of me. And we had a meeting afterward with the ambassadors and the leadership of the school, and I said, Michelle Warner is somebody that I would like to become an ambassador to join our group. She's got the background, she's got the confidence, she's got the communication skills, her heart is in the right place, and very quickly we asked Michelle to meet with us. We asked her if she would be interested in joining our group and being designated an ambassador, and she was pretty flabbergasted, pretty emotional, and highly appreciative. So she is the newest ambassador to join our group. You already heard about Troy Drayton and Jordan Hill and myself, and Michelle is going to add a lot to what we're doing. Because the difference today and the difference on Tuesday when I got here is day and night. The difference between hoping to do well and expecting to do well is preparation. And this group is totally prepared for greatness. It's not a question of, are we going to do it? The question is, we're going to get it done. And we can use everybody's help. It's been interesting for me to sit back and watch this all unfold. And Michelle, that announcement regarding you is going to go out tonight on Facebook. And you are officially an ambassador for our group. Let's give her a big hand. Her husband, Garth, is in here today. Garth's the chief of police at Derry Township, and he's going to be a big asset to us as well. Thank you for being here, Garth, and being part of this. This has been a time, quite frankly, of reflection for me. I'm the senior partner in our ambassadors, and I bring a different set of skills to this. We all have a strong desire for success, and I'm hoping that my business background and my business savvy can add a lot to what we're doing. So this point of reflection, the gentleman that we met with out in the hallway asked me why. I'm here and why I wanted to get involved. And two words stand out for me. It's personal, number one. When I was at Virginia, every year a busload of Steeltonians would make the trip to see me play. They did it every year I was at Virginia. When I was in Cleveland, they came to Cleveland. In fact, Lefty Pettigrew used to tell my brother, they need to throw the ball more today. So I feel very honored that that happened. And I look back on what's going on with us, but when I look at that rendering, from the 7th grade to the 12th grade, our family moved 3 different occasions. The last move that we made, I can see it on the rendering. The home that we lived in was 100 yards from the football field. And my brothers, myself, we spent a lot of time on that football field. They threw more passes than any high school quarterback in the country. And I was out there, and that field is special to me. That field is special to our family. But that's not all of it. The education center is generational. That's going to outlive all of us. I told Mick Iskrick last night, your grandfather coached me in Little League football. Now, your father was my teammate. You're the superintendent. Your kids are old enough to know what's going on, and their kids, you're going to have 5th generation of Iskricks participating in this project. And you wonder, why is the commitment level so high? Why is this group so committed to getting this project done when other people wouldn't tackle it? But we will. And there's reasons for it. And I will tell you where the reasons started. They came out of the steel mill. All of us. My family, dad, uncles, cousins, brothers, have over 250 years of work experience in that steel mill. And out of that steel mill developed a culture. And here's some of the things that happened. You talk about commitment. I've never ever heard Honey Iskrick or my dad or my uncles complain about work. It was 50 weeks a year. 5:30 in the morning, get up, be at the mill at 7, home at 3:30, take a week off at Christmas, take a week off to go to Wildwood, New Jersey. That was it. And you know what? We were happy. There wasn't anything that we didn't have that we needed. So there's the commitment side of this. These gentlemen and ladies, whoever that worked in this mill, they never asked for a handout. This project, we're not asking for a handout. What we're asking for is people to give us, businesses to give us a hand up. The other thing is, I think is interesting, these steel workers, our fathers, our grandfathers, were really smart people. My dad quit school when he was 16, went into service, came back, went in the mill, and what he didn't learn in school, he educated himself. That's something that I learned, and it's something I'm a big believer in. If you don't know something and you can learn it on your own, go do it. Self-education has been a big part of how we ran our companies, our businesses. It's interesting when you look at teamwork. The job my dad did, and a job that all these guys in the steel mill did, it required teamwork. And they were proud of what they did. They were proud of the product that they developed, but they learned early. There's no I in the word team. And they came together and build a sense of pride about who they were, and what they're all about. So that's a big reason why I'm here. And one of the things that I live by personally, and this came out of my experiences in Steelton, and I wrote it down last night, and this is very applicable to where we're at right now. Don't let your circumstances define you. You define your circumstances. Okay? Don't let your circumstances define you. You define your circumstances. The other thing, I've asked a couple of the people today to tell me when you're out of town and somebody asks you, where are you from? What do you tell them? And I got a couple of responses. But just think about this. Think about, I'm from New Orleans. Okay, great. I'm from Tampa. Wonderful. I'm from Cincinnati. Great. I'm from Steelton, Pennsylvania. Just think about that. That word. Steelton. Strength. Backbone. Can deliver. Steelton, Pennsylvania. So, I've been kidding the group all week about a special announcement. My wife and I have talked this week about what we're doing, where we're going, how we're going to do it, and she's in complete agreement. And for those of you who met her and know her, her heart is in the right place. She obviously doesn't know Steelton the way you guys do. But I'm announcing today a $500,000 gift from the Southern family to us. No hesitation, no misgivings. We're in it to win it. Okay? And I'm going to answer one question for you, one comment. Last thing I'm going to say. I'm from Steelton, Pennsylvania. Okay?
Wow. Sorry. To close us out, we are going to have Coach Andrew Irby, and then after that, if you do have any questions, you are free to ask anyone sitting here. If you would like to ask them as a group, you are welcome. If you would like to take Coach Irby or anyone else privately to talk with them, just please let me know, and I'll be happy to set that up for you. Coach Irby?
What you just heard was a great example of what we give our kids to look up to. Born and raised, same streets, same playground, same restaurants, same relatives. So you often hear us hashtag for the room. So you want to know what definition of for the room is when you need to lean on someone, you need help. I think you heard it. Dave is for the room. He always has, for the town, for the community, everything you can think of. We greatly appreciate it. But I can tell you one thing. It's about the people around him. It's about what he's seen. It's about what he went through. So to my players, to the kids, to the children, to the youth out there, you have an example of opportunities to give someone else to be successful, because that start just saved somebody's life down the road. So what you can't see is you're saving lives when you give opportunities like that. You give hope, you show tradition, you show legacy, and I think Dave said it. What we're going to do here together will be generational. So we thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate it. So you got your big news, and that's just the start. So he said he was going to return the kickoff, but he didn't say he was going to return the kickoff and go for 2. So he returned the kickoff and 1 for 2. Thank you.
All right. If you would like to, again, ask any questions.